Good evening, everybody, and welcome to BSTV. Welcome to the Daytona 24 qualifying. Oh, hang on a minute. Apparently that did actually happen eventually. So this must be something else. This is Virtual Racing Association Grand Tour Club Cup. And we are at the very, very exciting, in inverted commas, COTA, Circuit of the Americas. In the booth with me is Bill Switzer. Good evening, Bill.
Hello, Pete. Hello, Sam. Good evening, everybody.
Also is a very sleepy, possibly grumpy, Sam Boozen. There you go.
Yeah, I forgot to push the button. Hello, guys.
Crying because he's under the full weight of his missus' thumb is Tyler Newitt. He's not with us. He's, I don't know, getting whipped or something. I'm not really sure.
Inverted commas, doing errand.
Totally right. So we are at COTA. This is round 10, like I've said. It's not my favourite track, Bill. I don't know about your opinions on it. It's very blindingly painted, it has to be said. But these guys hopefully will give us a show tonight around this track. What's your thoughts on COTA?
I don't care much for it. I'll tell you, it's a hard track to be good at, though, because it's got a lot of ridiculous things going on at the same time. So it makes it that much more difficult. And of course, while Mr. Tilka had a headache, he decided to paint this place too, which didn't help it any. So, so I really don't know. Being an American, I guess maybe it kind of frustrates me that I think something called Circuit of the Americas should be a hell of a lot nicer and more. I'm not saying it's not challenging, but it just doesn't go together well, I don't think. But I'm not a real good race car driver, so maybe I'm wrong, but I just don't care for it. And I can't run into many people that do. But we'll see what happens. And I'll tell you, the people that showed up today have a good chance of getting some points, because some of the people are tired from the race the other day.
Yeah.
So anyway, we'll have fun here no matter what happens.
Yeah, too right. There's a few racing heroes in here that I know raced. So Chris Shaw is in here. He's literally just got out of the car because, for those of you that didn't know, Daytona had some issues with iRacing. But eventually we all got it.
Come on.
Eventually we all got it done. Adam Wright was also in race. Ben Cullen was doing whatever Ben Cullen does, but I don't know. I don't know what you describe that as.
He did well, to be honest with you. He did well.
Stop trying to bail your own teammate out. Come on, how many times did he crash?
The one time I saw, he spun twice in one lap.
All right, okay. That's enough for ridicule, to be fair.
That's even more than you have, Pete, so you should feel good about that.
It is, yeah. I did all right, actually. I'm very, very tired, but I'm still smiling. I'm smiling. You know when you're so tired that everything's funny?
Yeah.
Which bodes well for COTA, really, doesn't it? Because...
yeah, really.
Yeah, totally. Apparently, Sam, Ben had to bail you out.
Yeah, I did felt very unwell while doing one of my stints. So,
right.
Yeah, well, that was nice of Ben. Good for him.
It is, yeah. It's about time he did something nice, isn't it? So, what have we got going on in here? We don't have that many drivers because there's not that many heroes in the world, apparently. So Ben Tusting is currently top of the pile. He's pro driver, so I'm going to whip through the pro drivers very quick. Ben Tusting is your provisional pole driver at the moment, and we are halfway through qualifying at the minute. Martin Verschluven is currently provisionally second. Marco Loert and Marcus Bletz, both from BTS, in third and fourth respectively. I don't think they did Daytona, so they are not heroes tonight. And then Chris Shaw trying to get up to speed at the moment, but he's literally only just got out of the car at Daytona. So let's see what he can do here.
We know Chris Shaw. He's kind of a, what should I say? He kind of lays back like he's wounded, and then all of a sudden he strikes. He's one of those kind of guys. So
he is an excellent racer.
I never trust what he does in qualifying. He's good no matter what he drives.
I agree with you entirely. He is an excellent racer. He has great racecraft. He understands what other people are going to do by the language of their car. And I used to race against him in V8s. As you know, I did very badly, but I always knew that I was safe when he was passing me or lapping me, more likely. So yeah, big hats off to him. And then in AM class, Jamie Jeffrey is currently your provisional leader of that.
What? Come on.
Yeah, I didn't stutter. However, apparently after the GT4 TCR race, he's had his accelerator pedal recoded so that when he presses his foot down, it says sorry on the chat. So in second is Jeremiah McClintock, who is the AM leader at the minute. I'll go through those standings in a second. Stefan Goebel is third. Fourth is Daniele Giudici, who didn't do Daytona, so he might do a great job on here if he's not tired. And then Adam Wright rounds out the top 5, who did do Daytona, and he's doing all right in his McLaren there. No sign of Clyde tonight. Clyde Whiting from BSTV in the race because he's met up with his boyfriend somewhere in a hotel, so that's fine. So, in terms of standings, in the AM class, no, we'll go Pro class first. That makes more sense, doesn't it? So, Pro class, Ty Simons, who couldn't man up enough, did Daytona today. He's currently leading, but not here tonight. He may well give away his lead to Chris Shaw, who is in second, or even Martin Vishluven, who's in third, because they're not that far behind. Jamie Wilson, who's not here, is in fourth. And AAA, Abdul Al-Amri, also not here, is in fifth. And then sixth onwards, we have, I'll go through to 10th, shall I? Marco Loert, Marcus Bletz, they both stand a chance of moving up here. So they've done a crafty move. Sammy Bytorp is in 8th. Adam Watson is in 9th. And I don't see his name. That's a surprise. And Roy Vaverka in 10th. So a few names not represented tonight in Pro, Bill.
No, certainly not. We only have 5 pro cars here, so pretty interesting. I'm surprised. Of course, 24-hour races take a lot out of you, whether you're driving or not, if you're part of a team, if you're there most of the time. And even if even they tell you it's time to sleep, yeah, good luck, that kind of thing. It's difficult. So,
yep.
But, they're going to be the losers of points. Some of these guys have a real good chance, if they're not crazy, to make some good points here tonight.
Absolutely. And in the AM standings, Adam Wright, who finished the BSTV Daytona 24 stints off for us, is pole in here, and he's joined the race. So he is, where is he at the minute? He's in 5th overall for AM class.
For AM, yep.
So he's doing all right, actually. Jezza McClintock in 2nd in the standings. Ben Cullen in 3rd. He's also in tonight. Kevin De Winter, he is also here because I'm pretty sure I saw his name before. Yes, he is. Barry van Engelenhoven is in 5th. 6th is Jacob Lebrun. 7th is Stefan Goebel. 8th is Roger Morton, 9th Ralph Cullinan, and 10th Carl Hardy. There's a long and winding list, which you can see on the website, of everybody 11 onwards. And then in the team standings, Paceworks Esports lead, not by that much. VTS Germany Black are in 2nd place, and they stand to get the jump on Paceworks tonight. Dutch's Esports are in 3rd, Team Chimera in 4th, Northern Lights Racing Scuderia Haggis in 5th, BSTV Esports in 6th, Ascari Autosport in 7th, VTS USA Black in 8th, VTS USA, totally spoonerized that one, Yellow in 9th, and Safeguard by Result in 10th. There's a couple of teams in there, Bill, who are going to monopolize tonight because of the lack of other drivers.
Yeah.
That being VTS and Result.
Yeah, and also in the pro, Martin Van Sluven, I believe, is a Dutchies Esport guy, and we know he's pretty quick. He's going to be at the pointy end, no doubt, unless he has a difficulty. So they should be able to pick up some points, maybe even climb on Paceworks a little bit there.
I would expect so massively tonight.
Yep.
It's almost like a bye for some of these teams.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
Kind of a test session. Unfortunately, it's at a bad track, but we'll see how it goes. It could be better than we expect. We don't know.
And I think the track will play into how popular this particular race is, and I think we'll see the normal dizzyingly large field at the next race, which eludes me at the moment as to where that is. So just 1 minute. I shall find out from the schedule. It's at Circuit de Catalunya.
Ah, okay.
Barcelona. So that'll be an exciting one.
Yeah.
That's a track that people have mixed opinions on. I like it. Other people don't.
Well, I like it except for the last little chicane they got down there. That little stupid-ass chicane they got down there at the end.
Yeah, the safety chicane,
Yeah.
That's also been tilted, hasn't it? So. Yeah, sad really, but there you go. It was because of a fatality in a superbikes race or something along those lines.
Sure.
Someone will correct me in the chat, no doubt.
I think you're absolutely right. I think I heard about that actually.
Yep. So we don't have a video for the Stash. He was so enraged that the Daytona 24 took so long to launch. He's doing the Daytona 24 days. So he's still racing at the moment, even though there's nobody else on track with him, and he's got 23 days and 1 hour to go. Wow. So we wish him well with that.
Cheers.
Yeah. But no on board with him today, no track introduction. So what we're going to do is we're going to find a competent driver like Martin Verschluven, for instance, and we'll jump on board with him if we can, Sam, as he approaches the start-finish line. Let's hope he's got enough fuel for a running lap.
Oh, he's coming around now. Yep, here he comes.
Yep. So this is...
not quite yet. One more time. Whoa!
He's heating his tyres, ready for gunning it. So here he goes. This is the last turn on the track onto the start-finish straight, and he will nail it from here. We're on board in the Ferrari. He has a car in front of him. I don't know who that is right now. I'm really not that interested. And we go uphill, very steep, very steep, and then you cut in. The car goes very light here, so you want to don't ever touch the rumble strip on the left-hand side because it's death. And then you end up in this sweeping left, right, which is the S's here at COTA. Get away from those yellow things because they are awful.
Oh, yeah.
As that car in front just found out, they are proper landmines, Bill, you're right. Then we've got a left-hander here, which you want to get as close to that yellow thing as you can. And then right again. And this is what drivers don't like about this track. It's constant left, right here. And then blast it over this little hump here. Left hand, lots of curb. And then up to this ridiculously sharp turn. Now, there's 1,000 lines in it here. And only one good one, which Martin Verschluven found just then. That was very good.
He hit that one pretty good, yeah.
He was on it like a car bonnet. Then the longest straight on the track, which is this one. It's got a bit of a kink in it, but it is pretty much straight. And then you've got lots and lots of heavy braking into this left-hander at the end here. He's catching the car in front, hand over fist. That might get in the way. Is that one of the result cars? I think it is. Yeah. Then you've got this what do they call it? Warehouse complex, I think.
Yeah, ridiculous.
So a double right-hander, then a double left-hander, even though the first bit of it isn't actually a left-hander. This is the proper turn. That car's going to really annoy Martin Verschluven right now.
Now, that last turn that Martin went around, if you had a Robin Reliant, you'd be on your side right now.
Then a triple right-hander. You want to watch out left, but you can't. And then penultimate turn here. Take lots and lots of curb, and then you're on for the final turn. And that is a full lap of COTA. It has some interesting features, it has to be said. But as a track overall, I'm not that excited by it.
It just doesn't, I don't know. I'm no expert on track design, but I don't think it fits together very well, to be perfectly honest.
No, it seems a bit like they designed it in sections over a number of decades.
Yeah, and five different people, did it.
Yeah, there's no flow, in my opinion, to it.
And what's really disappointing is Mario Andretti was very involved in this track. And Mario Andretti, everybody thinks, oh, dirt car, Indy car racer, but he was a Formula One driver for a while and won the world championship once. So, I mean, he has a feel for what things should be. And I don't know whether Mario was in name only here, but I don't see him involved in this really physically doing anything.
No, and I've just seen Stefan Goebbels paint. That is amazing, isn't it?
Yes,
I really like that. It's the VCS Germany paint, and that's lush. So some shout outs tonight. Stacey, just answer her last question. No Clyde tonight. He's met his boyfriend in a hotel somewhere. Jamie Jeffrey, who should be racing and isn't. Same for Ben Cullen. David Heavey, he did 4 stints at Daytona and he's all pooped out. That's not an excuse. I'm commentating after doing 6 stints. Who else have we got? I don't remember who Rotax Max 25 is.
And they got a nerve to tell you that they call you Princess.
I know, right? They're like totally manned up right now.
I mean, we're gonna start calling some of these other guys Nancy.
Yeah, totally
I mean, it just went 24 hours. What's another 2 hours?
Yeah, it's just the icing on the cake, isn't it?
Grow a pair.
Yeah. So not much left of qualifying. So if I run through the only 5 of the pro class, and if you do the top 5 of the AM class before they get on their last racing laps. So your provisional poleman will be Ben Tusting. With a 204.91. He's got a reasonable gap to the next car, half a second, to Martin Verschluven. And then Marcus Bletz, Marco Lua, who we're following right now. I do like that VTS paint scheme, has to be said. And then Chris Shaw is 5th.
Okay. First in AM is Jamie Jeffrey. Second is Stefan Goebel. And we got third, we got Jeremiah McClintock. 4th, Daniele Guidici, and 5th we got Adam Wright, and that's as far as we're going to go, I guess.
Sorry, Ben's trying to stir the pot between me and Sam by saying Sam was calling me some right names. That can't be right, can it, Sam?
I did not understand at all what happened right there.
That's brilliant.
So I don't really know what to answer to this. Yeah.
So just to remind everybody, and Ben's trying to remind everybody, Tyler is not able to race tonight because he can't get his arms and legs out from under his missus' thumb. Because he did the Daytona 24, so now he's having to spend the next 11 months in abject punishment and doing chores. Servant. Yeah, that's a great terminology, Bill. That's brilliant. Oh dear.
Now these VTS paint schemes remind me of like Rod Serling's show. Really.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, that's
it
right.
looks like the. What do they call? There's another one. I can't think of it now, but they almost look like science fiction or something, or delirious or whatever you call it. I don't know.
Totally. David Ayres.
But they are
on the
nice.
chat.
They're beautiful.
Yeah, they are lovingly done, aren't they? That's somebody who wants to make a nice paint job on a car. Oh, that was a bit wriggly from Roger Morton. So David Ayres is on the chat. He is apparently not allowed to race because, in inverted commas, Scary Mary has me decorating all weekend. So it doesn't even sound like he's got a Daytona 24 excuse. I think he's absolutely whipped.
Yeah, he's been grabbed by the hook, so to speak. Yeah.
I can't repeat Ben's last statement because I'm pretty sure that there's a lawsuit in that one somewhere. Because it names someone who
oh boy,
has some.
Nah, you probably ought to drop it right there.
Yeah, David Heavey's basically put on a message that says, "If you want to stay happy, do what your wife says."
Well, I have to agree. Unfortunately, if Mama's not happy, nobody's happy. I know that.
Right, so that's the end of qualifying. I don't think there's many people still out on track.
What,
Roger
Nick?
Morton is the only car I
Yeah.
think still turning laps.
Yeah, he's still in the white on our board here, so.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to improve.
Nah, he's a ways down, so I don't think it's.
He's got one good sector.
Here it comes now, I believe.
Yeah.
I show the number board still messed up on that car. Can you see the number board all right? I don't see any number on it.
Hang on. I can't tell, to be honest. I think it's on there, but it's white on yellow, so it's hard to read.
I don't see a number on it, though.
Yeah, I think Tyler said to people that they need to change the iRacing default paint from the BMW default to something else.
You're right, Sam, and you're right, Bill, as well. It's offset to the right or left, depending on which way you're looking at it. So
yeah,
so we need a bit of a paint remodel, guys. Martin Brennan not racing tonight, doesn't like the track. Don't blame him really, but I do in the background. Apparently, David Ayres is painting his house with glitter paint. Yeah, that is very, very gay. It has to be said. What is wrong with it? So the official results are in. I'll do the first screen, Bill. We'll not bother with Pro and Am because there's not that many cars. So Ben Tusting is your pole man for tonight, as we expected. Martin Verschluven not far behind in second. Marcus Bletz in third. Marco Loert in fourth. Jamie Jeffrey in fifth. Stefan Goebel in sixth. Chris Shaw in seventh for Ascari. Jeremiah McClintock in 8th for VTS USA Black. Daniele Giudici for BSTV Esports. Hopefully he'll do well for obvious reasons. Adam Wright for BSTV Esports. Hopefully he will also do well for the same reasons. Paul Robinson for VTS USA Black in 11th. Larry DeLonge in 12th. And then I'll hand you over to Bill to finish this out while we start our pace lap.
Okay, 13th is Barry Van Nageloven. 14th, Ben Cullen. 15th, Bosch Schluter's back with us this week. 16th, Kevin DeWinter. 17th, Chris Kellyman. 18th, Roger Morton. 19th, Alan Toon. And 20th, Carl Hardy. That's it.
So we shall see how many. Oh, a bit of flashy lighty there.
Yeah, Martin Van Schluven's he's checking his little flashy lights there.
Well, hopefully that button never works again. I've almost got an epileptic fit from the amount of people flashing me during the Daytona 24.
I'll bet.
So we shall wait for the start marshal to let us go. Everybody's on track, I think. Yep. So we're rolling now.
Okay, and the Porsche takes off crooked for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, what's that about? Is that until
we're all going over that direction, huh?
Yeah, apparently so.
They're coming into the last corner. Okay.
Oh, I see. Right. It's very handy for them. Well, penultimate, is it? No. Yeah, penultimate corner.
I'm sorry.
No. It's after the straight, after the wheel hairpins. So this is the double.
Oh, we've got quite a long way to go.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going through the warehouse section.
Yeah,
okay.
we are, yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
But all the names of the corners, folks, are really easy to remember because it's such a boring track. They name the corners 1, 2, 3, and 4, etc. Yeah.
There you go.
So the pace car should peel off after about another 10 corners of the warehouse district. Ben Tusting's in a really good position here, actually. He's on the left-hand side of the track, optimally placed. It really does depend on where he launches this. I'm trying to think of the best position he can launch this.
I don't know.
Well, it's Martin Verschluven that's going to launch it, actually, isn't it? So you would argue that he's on the least optimal line, but if he's controlling the race, then he'll be able to get a good launch. So you'll see the pace car just naff off really sharply very shortly. There it goes. And Martin is behind Ben at the minute, taking a wide line into the last turn. Something weird going on here. They are gone. Ben's having to stack it up.
He just slowed down.
Yep. Oh, that's a messy start, guys. This might end in tears at turn 1, so let's see what happens.
Good thing we didn't have 60 cars just then.
Yeah. Martin Versleven's gone off stage left.
Okay. That'll be a couple demerits.
Yeah, I don't think you get a slowdown out there, but that's still not helpful.
I think you get an X when you go out there, though, don't you?
You do, yeah. Jamie Jeffrey, pretty good. Through there, there's crowded back there. Look, ooh, that's messy.
Let's see, he's running in 5th, right? Yeah, 5th place.
Yeah, he's doing a good job so far.
And Chris Shaw's right behind him, treading lightly.
Yeah, Jamie will want a clean race after what happened in Wednesday's race.
Yeah, he caught a lot of static, no doubt about that.
He did.
But
so much static, he looks like Doc Brown off Back to the Future. Sorry, what were you going to say, Bill?
I was going to say that the Team Chimera has really been doing a heck of a job lately. They've been really fast between him and Jamie Wilson. So
absolutely.
Curious to see how they do, how Ben Tusting does today.
Stacey's just cursed Jamie Jeffrey and Carl Hardy in equal measure. Could have done with Stacey in the interview room tonight, really, couldn't we? But there you go. I don't think she's on the payroll yet.
I don't know if the censors are here tonight either, so we got to kind of be careful.
Oh, right, okay. Noted.
We have nobody to edit the broadcast at the moment, so.
No.
Although where it's being broadcast from, you guys have a little more lenient rules than we do here in the United States, so.
Not sure about that, Bill. It's pretty strict around here as well.
Yeah, well.
That's a lovely paint job, isn't it? Baz Sluter's Dutchie's car.
It really is. It's very complex too. When you look at it close,
it is. It's another one a bit like the VTS. It's someone who wants to paint a car, wants to make it look fantastic, and they've done a fantastic job with that paint job. It really looks good. The BSTV cars look fantastic as well. That's Tyler Newitt when he gets time when he's allowed time at the computer by Elizabeth.
Elizabeth's got to be sleeping though.
Absolutely, yeah. Otherwise, the choke collar kind of digs in just at the collarbone, you know.
Isn't it a shock collar?
Chafing. Yeah. It gets a little zap every so often.
Too far.
Oh dear. I'm sure I'm going to pay for this at some point.
And his hair will definitely look like Doc Brown at that point.
Yeah. Oh dear. There was a very funny, I don't know how real it is, but it was an excerpt from somebody's blog where they tested out a, one of those taser things on themselves.
Oh,
that was hilarious.
Yeah.
I was in tears laughing at that.
That's not funny. That hurts like a bugger.
But it's only got 3 AAA batteries in it, so you think, how much can this possibly hurt?
I don't know. They must almost like a what do you call it? Like a transformer. I think they build up voltage.
Yeah,
you know,
it's nuts apparently. Right, so here we go. There's a move from a move on Barry Van Englenhoven, I think. No, that's just balancing the field out actually. So in front of him there, is that Paul Robinson? No, he's further down the field, isn't he? It is Paul. Right, okay, that's fine. I thought I'd gone mad. Oh, hang on. This is a move. This is Chris Shaw making his way through. Yep. Sorry, Bill.
No, that's okay. You're doing a great job. I butted in front of you. I'm the one that owes you an apology.
No, never apologise to me. So there's every other car seems to be VTS, doesn't it? It's a good job that I like the paint job, to be honest.
Now the yellow one is McClintock, right?
Yes.
Okay.
No. Yes, sorry, yeah. Or is it the black one that's McClintock? No, the yellow one is McClintock, that's right. Yeah,
121, yeah.
That's
it.
Apparently Stacey likes the Mercedes of Kevin De Winter. Don't know whether we can get a camera on that Mercedes.
That's not even yellow, that's red.
I know, what's going on with that?
Right,
it's got yellow wheels.
Yellow wheels, okay.
Clearly likes the wheels, yeah.
There we go. All right.
Clearly a scouter.
And the number board and the wing winglets or whatever they call those things on the end of the wing.
I think she was born in Liverpool, so she's a Scouser and wants to put it on bricks and steal the wheels, which isn't racist, I don't think. But anyway, what's going on here? That's Barry van Engelenhoven losing a position to Ben Cullen, so good effort, Ben. Just driving in the wrong team colours. That's the only problem with Ben right now.
Well, he's got to be stubborn about a few things, you know. And Daniel Gudici is Italian stallion there too. Green, white, and red.
Yeah, he's doing good actually. 4th in class at the minute.
Yeah.
Again, this is a race where people are going to get an advantage from the absences of other race drivers.
Well, so far with them spread out a little bit, it's relatively clean so far. I haven't seen anything yet.
It has been immaculate so far. I'm willing to say that. There's a few off tracks recorded on SDK, but I think they're all cut tracks. There's nothing that says that it was anything nefarious.
Don't use those big words. You make my head hurt.
There's Stacey's wheels making its way around underneath Carl Hardy, I think that was.
Yep. He just passed Carl Hardy, and Bash Sluter's behind Carl Hardy in the another Dutchie's eSport car, I believe.
Yep, in that Ferrari. Is that Ferrari? Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Ooh, dear. Carl Hardy nearly took out.
That was really close.
Yeah. Bit of fire there from the back of Adam Wright's car.
I don't know if I said this last week when you were around, Pete, or not, or on Wednesday, but you ever heard of a guy named Chip Foose?
No, never heard of that.
Chip Foose is a designer in America. He does a lot of custom cars and stuff. And matter of fact, he's just taken on the. I saw he came out with a YouTube video about redesigning the front of the M4, the new M4. I'm curious what he comes up with.
He can't make it any worse.
That's for sure.
Unless that front grille takes over the entire vehicle, like on that meme that I sent you a few weeks ago, Bill. It is hideous, isn't it, at the minute?
Oh, it's horrible.
Ooh, Chris Shaw having a really, really good look at Jamie Jeffrey there. And of course, every position is worth it, folks, because it's where you finish in the finishing order. It's how many points you recover from the race. So, whilst they're not racing for class position necessarily, they are racing for points.
Exactly.
That's Jamie Jeffrey with Carl Hardy right behind him. This is Jezza McClintock on his teammate Marco Lewert. Different classes, but again, it's all about points. So it makes it so that Jeremiah will want past that. In fact, they're the wrong way round. They were the other way around not that long ago. So the VTS America car goes through on the VTS Germany car. Let's see if Marco can redress the balance here. He's dove really aggressively to the inside. Yep. What's going to happen here? Oh, he's not giving him any room. Oh, stacked up now, boys.
Yeah. Daniel Gudici almost crashed into the back of Marco Lewert there.
He did, but he did a good job of avoiding that.
He sure did. Did an excellent job.
Really good.
You know, I'll say one thing about Results paint job on their GT4, their M4s. When they block out that space between the grills, you know, so they make them two long grills. It looks a heck of a lot better than those four square. I don't know what you want to call them. Do you know what I mean? Where it's split by the bumper or whatever that is, it goes through the middle. Yeah,
they kind of hide the fact that it's
ugly
as sin. Roger. Yeah, that lacks grace, and you get no points for that one for style.
That was a long skid. That was about a half a mile.
It was. I'm just going to set my screen back to live racing. There we go. Right, this is crowded. This is going to end in tears for somebody, possibly. Let's hope not. Daniele. Oh, squeezing it under the inside there.
And,
Larry, yeah. Well spotted, Bill. Whoa! He's just parked it in front of Daniele, actually.
Whoop.
No, not under Daniele. Adam Wright, that is. And Adam's underneath him and behind his occasional teammate, Daniele Giudici.
And flowing flames on him.
Yep. Set fire to the front of that Ferrari.
Damn right. Come a little closer. I'll flame your grill.
Oh dear.
I'll light your grill for you.
Stacey's asking, did Adam even get out of his seat for the 24? He must be shattered. He didn't. I can assure you of that. He did a great job for the Daytona once it eventually started. And he's doing a decent job now, actually.
Adam Wright is a
oh dear.
Uh-oh.
That was not as bad as it could have been, to be honest.
All right.
But it took Larry DeLonge to make that work. Ben Cullen really gave him a shove to nothing.
Yeah,
he was pulled back. I mean, if I was racing against him, I'd call that a send. So, Send Cullen, as he will now forever be known, managed to get that done. But I think he should have redressed that, mate.
Well, as arrogant as Ben can be, he certainly was up alongside of him for sure. But that's a tough place to do that.
Sorry, did you say Ben or Send Cullen? I'm not sure.
Could be either, I guess.
Yeah.
Depending how we feel about him at the time. Yeah, Carl Hardy after Kevin DeWinter, pushing really hard. And Kevin DeWinter is one of the holdouts. He's still driving that Mercedes.
Yeah, and Kevin did the 24 recently as well. I was in today.
It's funny, you know, when the GT3s first started coming to iRacing, the Mercedes was the pick for the fast car. Now everybody gets away from it. Like, whoa!
Sorry.
No, that's okay. That's okay. Now they treat the Mercedes like it's bubonic plague. They stay away from it. God, it's unreal.
Yeah, just to answer Stacey's question, Stefan Goebel is the only one that's pitted the car so far. That's why he's so far down the field at the moment. And I'm not sure why. I'm guessing it was for some sort of damage.
Yeah, it's awful early to be pitting for fuel.
It is. We are 12 minutes in. I don't know. Well, it's a 90-minute race, isn't it? So, yeah, that's too early for a schedule. And meanwhile, Ben Tusting, if we can find him, yeah. Apologies to the Team Chimera sponsors. This is going to happen a lot today. He's not going to get much footage because he's 5.23 seconds in the lead. So unless we get a competition caution or a real caution, then he may well not get so much footage. He's miles in the lead. So well done, Ben.
I have to tell you, since that team has switched to Audis, it might be a coincidence, but they've done a lot better since they've switched to the Audi.
They have, and I don't think it's coincidence. The Ferrari... Oh dear. Sand Cullen has got himself a bag full of damage.
I'm so happy he have not done this in the 24.
Oh, the sympathy from Sambozen is tangible, folks. It's touching. It really is. Whoa, what happened? Do we know?
It's busy right now on track, so I'm gonna just try and Ben's crash after this, because
fair enough.
There's three cars battle right now.
There are,
between,
yeah. So
Marco, Daniele, and Adam, and then we've got Paul, Larry, and Barry.
Curly and Larry. Yeah.
Larry and Barry sounds like.
So we got
brothers.
We got two.
That's blue on blue.
Oh my goodness! Barry Van Nagloven spins around.
Yeah, they're not going to each other's.
And I think that was Larry DeLonge that hit him, or whatever happened there.
No, it was Larry DeLonge was the victim in that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa! Look at
that. That's Ben. So, I almost want to see that again. I don't really know what caused that. Asleep at the wheel, maybe?
Yeah, the big yellow curb.
The big yellow curb. Yeah, they are vicious. Here we go.
Whoa.
Bosh.
Wow.
And that's the replay of Larry getting... was that Barry.
I have to tell you, that was not...
Larry was murdered by Barry.
Yeah, that was
That shouldn't be as funny as it is, but it is hilarious.
That was not a very good move by a teammate, I have to say.
No, it was. Well, it was poor, wasn't it? But
It was. Yeah, it really was.
Barry does Larry. Oh dear, it's like Debbie does Dallas, but.
Oh, what? Whoa! Is that a comedy, Pete?
That's the knowing question of somebody who knows what they're on about.
Okay, Chris Shaw is this Chris Shaw? Yeah.
Yeah, he's moved up a massive amount.
He's coming up behind Marcus Blitz.
Which means that Marco Loert has moved back he's moved back 3 spaces. So we're looking for a yellow Lamborghini somewhere back there. He is. He's in the background.
He's behind one of our team cars there, whoever that is.
That's Jamie.
Oh, is that Jamie? Okay.
Yeah, it's Jamie. Sorry, Jeffrey. Sorry. I'll stop this eventually in about 2025.
No, that's Jamie. That's Jamie. That's not you. Sorry is not you, Pete. Remember?
Yeah, no.
I know you're tired, but you know.
I never say sorry. So Chris Shaw has moved forward 3 places at the moment, and has got himself right on the back boot lid of Marcus Blitz so far, or trunk if we're American.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Excellent.
The thing with the wing on it, yeah.
The thing with the wing, yeah. The wing thing, yeah. This feels like a matter of time somehow, because Chris Shaw is immensely capable.
Yeah, when Chris wants to go forward, he goes forward.
He does, and Marcus has quite a high I rating, to be fair.
Yep.
But Chris's racecraft is excellent, isn't it? He's very, very good. He takes corners very slow when he doesn't need to do anything, and builds his momentum towards people. He's very accomplished. It's very good.
Well, I'll tell you, Chris Shaw, I would say, has the lesser car too, but yet he knows how to use its strengths and weaknesses to gain an advantage. He really does. He's a clever lad. Yeah, he really is.
Yeah, Ben Cullen taking a defensive line, even though he's cheating because his car weighs less now. It's got no bonnet. There's bits missing.
Oh yeah, look at that.
So this is Chris
lining it.
Yeah, he's lining him up.
He's going to do an over-under trying. Not quite this time.
He might get him on drag down here on the slipstream.
He might get him in the warehouse district there.
Yeah, I think he's laid off him, to be honest. He's
a little bit.
Speed. Yeah.
Look at how far out he is. Wow.
He's getting the optimal line.
Whoa. Slingshot
in here.
Try to get on the inside.
No.
Not going to happen.
He's a very well-measured driver, isn't he? He doesn't make any ridiculous punts.
Definitely. And, well, as we well know, Marcus Blitz is no slouch either.
He's not. He's a fast driver. His I rating is over 3K. So
yeah.
Not like some of the guys in our split in GT3 today.
Look at this. Look at this. Oh, boy. This is a nice battle.
It is a good battle, this. There's tactics and strategy to what Chris is doing. Showing his nose there, tucks it back in, gets a load of curve. He's on a good line, but he's not on as good line as Marcus on that occasion.
No, he wasn't. Well, you know, and Marcus, I don't think is too intimidated by those moves either, but Chris is trying his best for sure.
Yeah, Stacey says Ben needs his beauty sleep. That's not reserved for the fact that he's done the Daytona 24.
Stacey, it's not going to help. All right?
No. That's a lost cause. Says me, who's hardly on the face of Vogue. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I look like I fell out of a tree too, so that's all right.
I hit every branch on the way down of the ugly tree, unfortunately.
Who's that? That's Carl Hart. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
we got the battle again. Marcus Blitz and Chris Shaw.
Yep. Chris is lining his car up nicely, but every time he gets onto the gas, oh dear!
Uh-oh, it looks like
that is our race leader,
Benjamin Tusting.
I would love to see a replay of that because
he did a spin around there or something.
Yeah, he was all on his own for whatever this is. So he's into turn 1 here, isn't he? Is that turn 1?
No, it's the airplane on the other end of the
it's the sharp one at the top of the hill, right? Thanks, Sam.
Okay.
Yeah, cheers for that, Sam. So many of the corners look the same, and they only changed the name of the number, you know. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's good, Sam. Oh, that is... Ben's going to love you. He really is. You get a good shot of the BSTV logo on the roof, though.
Let him lighten it up so he doesn't go all the way. That was pretty cool.
That was good, yeah.
He got back going pretty quickly, too, I have to say.
And he had such a big cab that he could afford to do that. That's just obscene. So well done, Ben.
Picking on Ben Cullen right now. Or Sen Cullen. Sorry.
Sen Cullen with his partially available BMW.
Semi-nude BMW.
Yeah. Only 32 previous owners on that BMW. All of them careful in inverted commas. So yeah, Carl Hardy getting a bit frisky with Kevin De Winter. This has been going on for quite a long time. Almost since the start of the race, to be honest.
With Sen Cullen's car, the BMW stands for "Bring My Wallet."
Yeah, that's good. I like that. Cal Hardy's down 7 places since the start, so he'll be wanting to move back forward through this field quickly.
It looks like he's trying.
Stacey says that we're hilarious, Bill, but we already know that.
Yeah, we're here all week.
We work 8 days a week, Stacey, it's fine.
Yeah, the only difference is Pete has to go to a real job. I'm finished doing that.
Yeah, you're the sensible one, Bill. This is going to be good. He's got a good bit of momentum here. If that translates into momentum down the straight, he could pop out. That's defensive from Marcus. He's almost on a different track. He's that far left.
Yeah, no, man, that is a terrific situation right there.
And do you know what? I've not got a problem with what Marcus did there because he's kept his line steady. He didn't weave. He didn't change his line in the braking zone. That was very professionally done.
He's not doing anything wrong for sure.
No, I like all of that.
And so far it's been clean, which is really good between the two of them.
And you get good clean racing from Carl. He's even when he was in racing with me, he was always very fair.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't, but he was.
I didn't want to say anything.
Jamie Jeffrey is staring at the back of this battle like, bring it on, boys, because this is bringing me into your battle because you're taking forever now.
Yeah, and Jeffrey, is he still in the lead of the AM? Yeah, he is, isn't he?
He is, yeah. Yeah. Jason McClintock right behind him, though. He's leaving him nothing.
Yeah, Jeremy McClintock is right behind him, I believe.
That's right. Ben Tusting is stretching his legs again at the very front, trying to get a 2-second lead over Martin Vishaluven again. Chris is literally nailed. It looked like he was getting towed round there. It was ridiculous.
I know, they look like they're attached together.
Oh dear.
The bungee cord between them.
Yep. It's only got so much stretch on it at the minute. Oh, that's close. JJ, why is he suddenly behind Chesler?
Gotten by Jamie Jeffrey.
He has. He's done him. And I don't know how that might have happened because there was a reasonable gap between the two of them at one point. Oh, he's very wide.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was on a different track, was Jamie Jeffrey. Who's Jeremy Jeffrey? Is he new? Whoa! That was the flick there. Scandinavian, what do they call that? The Scandinavian flick? I don't know.
I don't know.
They do it in rallying. You're not rallying, Jamie.
He tries everything.
Jeremiah McClintock trying to break the toe as much as possible by getting across the track for the next turn very abruptly.
And we got a Lamborghini against an Audi, which essentially should be the same car.
Yeah, after doing the Daytona 24, the view of the rear of a Lamborghini makes me wince.
Does it?
You're not the only one.
Utter liabilities in the race I was in.
Yeah, even the
really,
BMW is I had one guy in turn 1 that blocked me the line into the turn, and he just he just misses his line then, and he clipped the grass at the at the exit of turn 1 and just went into my side.
Oh no!
Yeah. Hopefully it was only 10 seconds of repairs, but we had to shorten the thing. And Chris Shaw just got ahead.
Hey, right, okay. Oh. So Chris has done Marcus Blitz. Let's have a replay of that when we can. Here we go. Here we go. Oh.
Oh, what happened?
Well, that was phenomenally easy.
Now, what
did Marcus do?
Looked like he veered to the right.
Yeah. I'd like an on-board shot of that. Has he got a slowdown?
It almost looks like he let him go or something.
He must have done. That's not Marcus Blitz-esque.
Marcus Blitz-esque?
Blitz-esque.
Oh. See that 5 times. Yes.
Got some feedback from Stacey and David. The picture quality on the stream on YouTube isn't great. We'd like to apologise on behalf of iRacing, who were late for the Daytona 24. But no, just going back to Lamborghinis in Daytona. We had, I don't know how many cars in our split. We were 7 splits below Sam's split because he's that much better than us. And 23 cars of our field had over 100 incident points. Only about 3 of the GT3s finished, and one of them had a driver in it with 180 incident points. So he must have just been doing loops through the pit lane, serving penalties the entire race.
Right down the straightaway through the pit lane. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Oh my god. He must have been like me, off the track more than he was on the track. Wow, that's a lot.
Off a lot more than you were, Bill.
Oh no, nobody can take that away from me, Pete.
Ooh, 3 into 1, don't go, boys.
Oh, no, not close enough. That's okay. Good man, Carl, not to stick your nose in there. That's a bad place to try to pass.
Yeah, if I was Kevin, my sphincter would be puckering up really quite tightly right there.
Yeah. Got some maniac people right behind him there. That's given Barry Van Engeloven a chance to catch back up again with Carl Hardy, though.
It has, yeah. These guys scrapping and taking taking unusual lines into corners because of what they're doing, racing each other, means that the cars behind can close on them.
Looks like Marco Lewert was moving Daniel Guidici out to the edge of the track there.
He's done a good job there, actually. And in the background, Adam, very tired right, is closing on them slowly. Ben Tusting at the very front of our field is being very boring, and his last lap was the fastest lap of the race, and he's now got a 5.5 second lead again.
Well, let's hope maybe he'll spin around again and let Martin Van Sluven, Versluven catch up with him. Sorry, I had a hard time getting that one out. Sorry about that. I didn't even stay up all night like you guys did either. So
I'm just gonna keep telling you, what's that bloke's name? Martin something or other, and let you fight with it.
The guy that begins with a V. Yeah, he drives for Dutchies Esports. Yeah.
Okay. Car number 3. Yeah. I can't remember what league that was where we were saying car number 5 or whatever it was. That was funny. None of us could say his name. So Daniele is under some serious pressure now from Marco Loert. Marco trying to move his way back through the field to take his positions back.
And who's that behind Marco Loert? Who is that? That's
behind him is
Adam Wright.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fire.
Flame.
I think the full field should be McLaren's just because of that fire.
Absolutely. That is so cool. I don't care what anybody says.
Is anybody out there still waiting for the first edition of the Daytona 24 to start from this year? I bet there is. I bet there's a few.
They say I went through that many years ago, and I said never again.
Very sensible. I lost 5 hours of my life yesterday that I'm not getting back now.
Well,
waiting for somebody to tell me something.
You know, I think iRacing is the greatest absolute simulation, but when it comes to stuff like that, I don't know what the problem is, but every time there's a problem with that stuff, and I just don't get it.
Here's Ben Tusting, just in case everybody had forgotten he was in the race. He's got himself now a 6.2 second. Oh, hang on. 6.2 second lead. And this is Ben Sluter. Sorry, Baz Sluter. Ben Tusting.
He just got passed by Larry DeLange.
Well, that's teammate on teammate.
It looked like Baz Sluter moved over for him actually, but
whoa, he's been shoved out there from Stefan Goebel. But it was clean, so fair enough. Yep. I do like that red version of that.
That looks cool, doesn't it?
I do like that. That's good.
That does look nice. Whoever does their paints does a good job. I'll tell you, even their Continental ones I like too. Boy, they were nice.
Yeah,
too.
they were good. I like those. The orange ones.
Yep.
Yeah, they were nice. When they switched to the Lambos, they changed to this, and I think it's a good transition, to be honest.
It is. Yep.
Is that Ben behind them? I think it is, yeah. Ben Cullen, Sen Cullen.
With the
redesigned bonnet, yeah.
Bonnetless car, yeah.
I'm worried about a picture I just got from Yas.
If it is of him in any way naked, then delete it.
Let me finish this. It's an iRacing results screenshot.
Right.
Okay. So he just told me this is to add to the Backfire incidents count. So Yaz had 64 incidents.
What, on his own?
On his own for the Daytona 24.
Oh my god, Yaz, give it up, son. Just
which is what we had for the LMP2 teams. It was, I think, 64 or 68 because Ben gave us a few incidents at the end.
Ben, you've just been blamed.
No, he did well. He did well. I'm not blaming him. So I did.
You never said that to me when I was racing with you at Spa. You didn't say I did well.
No, because you were shit.
Oh dear, that's brilliant. Sorry, carry on anyway.
Yeah, don't hold back how you feel, please.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, 135 incidents in total for his team.
Whoa.
That's a lot.
135?
Yep.
Did he just keep bumping into the wall or something? That's crazy. 135. The worst one in our split had 274 as a team.
What?
And yeah, and one bloke had 180. 180.
Whoa.
So that is 5. No, it's not. It's 7, 8 passes through pit lane. Hey! Oh dear, brilliant. Apparently the YouTube stream has gone down for Stacy.
Really? Well, it's working in the US, so I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah, and I've got it still, so maybe it's just Stacy needs to put more 50p's in the internet meter.
Maybe Martin unplugged it or something.
Jeremiah McClintock is dropping Jamie Jeffrey. Oh, this is close. Look at this.
Kevin
and
DeWinter
Carl.
Carl still going at it.
Yeah, this is going to be called KK if they keep this up for much longer.
Carl has the best darn attitude, doesn't he, toward this? I'll tell you. Remarkable. He says it's all about having a good time. I tell you, I give him a lot of credit for that. Because I know when I was actively racing, I felt like killing somebody most of the time. But
yeah, so in our session, just to still talk about the incident points.
Yeah, go for that.
Our team had 61 incidents, not 68, so I'm miserable at this. And the worst one was Tyler Newitt.
Yeah, Tyler's already admitted to that.
Yeah. Ben,
how many
only
have 38?
28, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ben was on 20, I was on 11, and Dom only 2 incidents.
Yeah, Dom's a good driver.
Yeah,
I like Dom.
Yeah, he's very safe.
Yeah. So in ours, we had 52 overall for the full 24 hours. I had 7. Oh, I'm gonna have to go and look now. How do I find that now?
That's really good. 7. Wow, that's nothing. I mean, that's a couple off tracks. That's nothing.
I want to know, you see, whether I'm the safest in BSTV, and if that doesn't get Clyde typing something on a chat somewhere, I have no idea what will.
Well, he's going to make up some excuse why it's lousy. You weren't going fast enough, so you got a safety rating.
Oh, I know that I wasn't going fast enough. That we didn't win. Right, I'm just waiting for my screen to update. I do have a safety rating of 4.99 now, which
incredible. That's
I'm quite happy about.
And your I rating's what, about 8,000 now, or what?
If only. A meager 2,000 at the minute. Hang on, BSTV. So we had 52 incidents. I had 7.
Wow, that is really good, Pete.
Yeah, Gary Craig had 12.
Okay,
but
Benjamin Tusting's in the pits.
Oh, right.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, that's fine. Rob Venn, who doesn't race in these leagues, had 13, and Adam Wright, who is in this, had 20, but he was very, very unfortunate with GTE class drivers. They were utterly lethal in the split that we were in, it has to be said.
Okay, with that pit stop, Martin Van Sluven has moved into the lead for now.
Yep.
We'll see how that shakes out after Martin stops. See if it.
So I think we've got Jezza McClintock and Jamie Jeffrey in the pits as well.
Yeah, we do. You're correct. Yep.
And do you know who I think this is benefiting the most? Chris Shaw.
Oh yeah. Okay, and Carl Hardy's into the pits now.
Yep, good spot, Bill. And Ben Tusting is now out. He's come out in front of Paul Robinson.
Well, he's got 2 guys that haven't stopped yet in front of him, so. And he should be able to get by them, I would think.
Yeah, I would think so.
Oh, Ben's by Paul Robinson already.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he dispensed with him quite quick. In fact, it was before turn 1, I think.
Next one is Marco Lawert. Oh, no, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Daniel Guidici.
He's got Adam Wright first, I think.
I'm sorry, you're correct.
Clyde's woken up. He's busy putting some sort of cream on his anus.
God.
He says it's absolute something Bingham. I can't say those words. It's a family show. Apparently, I only did one corner. Okay. Here we go. There's a whole load of cars piling in here.
Martin Van Proven, Chris Shaw, and who's the other one there?
There's a few now, actually.
Yeah.
Martin, Chris, Marcus, Daniele, and Adam. So the 2 BSTV cars are in. Oh, that looks fast. Oh, no, that was really good, actually. Marco Loer, that was excellent turn 1 action. Yeah. I thought he'd overcooked it into turn 1, but he hadn't.
Ben Tusting's about a little over 10 seconds behind him.
And when you consider whatever the pit stop time is, 27 seconds or something like that.
Yeah.
That means that Ben is in a very commanding lead at the front of this field eventually.
Yeah, Ben's basically been unstoppable so far. As a matter of fact, Jamie Wilson last time these guys raced and they ended up 1-2, he said that Ben Tusting was the one that actually won the race for him. So.
Yeah, he did say that, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Oh, and in the back, just on the same screen, I just saw Ben Tusting behind Marco Lewert here. He's a ways back yet still. Gaining on him, though.
Stacey on the chat says, Pete, your stream was the best. The language was crazy. and the arguments from the other teams was comedy. Honestly, there was this kid in there called Wilhelm, and he'd done an entire stint. And when I say stint, I do mean that. So however many laps a stint is in a GT3 car with his pit limiter on.
Come on.
And everybody was giving him a lot of grief. I don't know how old the kid was. He can't have been more than 15. And he proceeded to do the full stint with his pit limiter on.
That is hilarious. Oh
and
my
then,
God.
But then he said, I'm only in here until my teammate takes over. And his teammate turned up and then said he wasn't going to race anymore. So the poor sod had to do something like 400 laps on his own.
With the pit limiter on? Oh my God.
Eventually he pitted and then reset his button and then was racing, but he was still slow. He had a whopping 600 I rating or something like that.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, he got a lot of grief, as did some of the other drivers in our split, because we ended up in one of those unfortunate positions where the P2 field was all right. It was similar, if a little less than the GTE field strength of field, but the GT3s were bottom split, possibly 600 to 800 IR maximum. So they were just like rolling chicanes, really.
Yeah.
But they got some proper grief, and yes, Stacey will probably know how colourful the language can be from me. But in BSTV, I am the utter professional and would never stoop so low. Yeah.
You haven't watched the BSTV streams from the LMP2 then?
Oh, right, really? Is it good?
I think people might know me as a calm person and things like that, and they probably have discovered the second phase of me.
Genius, love it. So we're currently watching Jezza McClintock. That's Jamie Jeffries' car in the now background, and Marcus Bletzer's car in the foreground. He is closing on Marcus.
Yes, he is.
Sorry, go on.
Many faces of Sam Boozen.
Yeah. Oh dear. Oh, hang on. Carl Hardy on Kevin De Winter.
Yeah.
It's only taken him 40 laps.
He still hasn't done it yet.
No. We're only on 21 laps.
I wonder
Is he
what's
gonna? He's not going to do. Oh,
no,
he
maybe
is,
not.
He is. He is. He's got him there. Has he?
Whoa. Still close.
Tell you what, that Mercedes has some grunt out the corners, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. Oh.
Look at that. Good. Oh, he's done him now, surely. Oh, good call. Well done, Carl. Kevin's not going to like that, though. I like Kevin as a driver. He's very safe, and he's very, very competitive. So I'm sure that's not the end of that.
I bet he wants to punt Carl Hardy right now, though. I'll tell you.
Go on, Sam.
Quick notice about pit stop. There's only 2 cars that did 2 tires, which are Chris Shaw and Daniele Giudici.
Wow.
Why would Chris Shaw and Daniele take tyres?
Well, if Chris made a mistake, he's all forgotten because after a 24 race, it's alright. But Daniele,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one.
Do you
You
think
shouldn't
maybe
take tyres in this race. Sorry, go on,
Do
Bill.
you think Chris Shaw maybe wants to push real hard at the end or something? He lost a lot of time doing that, though. Wow.
No, I think that's called sleepiness. Oh, gee.
Whoa.
Ooh,
Oh,
what are you
Hardy.
doing, Carl? Oh,
Oh.
wow. Foot on the brake, foot on the brake. There you go.
Did Kevin the Winner get in the back of him there?
No, I think he was on his own. We'll have another look at that, but I think he was on his own.
He
I
got
think he hit one of those yellow things on the
He got
corner.
out.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, there you
He's
go. Yep.
already out of shape here. It's already happened, whatever it was.
Yeah.
That was... those yellow things are vicious. They
The
really are.
Sequence was all wrong for Carl. That's too bad. He worked hard to get by now. But
He did. I had a really good practice session with him and the rest of the result boys for the TCR race on Wednesday last. And he was really fast and really competitive in that.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently, you have found the lowest I-rated guy on the Daytona 24.
Go on.
And try to guess.
Well, I'm Ilpoim, who is our real focus. Yeah, you'll remember this guy.
Yeah.
He originally started with 3 IR. He
It's
went
higher.
to 1.
It's higher.
What? It's higher than that.
Yeah. Just a bit.
All right, that's fine. So it's higher than Ilpoim. I'm gonna go with 100.
Excuse me.
325.
My God. After the application of the plus 26 I rating game is at 33.
No.
Yeah.
That's genius. Oh,
So
I love these guys.
That means not a lot of rating.
No.
Mine's really low, and I feel like a hero now. Holy.
Thank you, Yaz, for this information. That's great.
Yeah. Cheers, Yaz. Love you.
He's a funny guy, yes. I'll
He
tell you.
is, yeah.
He's a character.
Yeah.
I love some of the pictures he puts in the chat. I'll tell you,
Oh, he's genius. So this is Jezza chasing down Marcus still. So technically this is teammate on teammate. But Jamie Jeffrey is closing these guys down. So very, very slowly. But he is closing them down. He's within slipstream distance.
Yep, Jamie hasn't given up for sure once Jeremiah got by him for darn sure.
Clyde's confirmed that Alpoim is still on 2 I rating. So my hero is still alive. Hopefully Clyde can now tell us when he last raced, so we can know whether that's current or not. I mean, that's talent, isn't it? Going from 1350 all the way down to 2. You've got to really try hard to do that. What's happened to Daniele? No. Oh, that's all right.
Too bad.
It's I missed the thing.
You are?
I missed the sting.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. Okay, no, that I have to sleep. Okay, that's fine. Even though I did get a pretty long sleep for once for a 24-hour race, thanks to tires, and then that took over all the night shifts.
Did you say thanks to Tyler incident knew it?
No. I just well, yeah, I did.
Tyler Incident knew it. he'll love that one. Oh, baby.
Oh, Alpine hasn't raced since October. Glad says he's probably using his pro account now. I think that is his pro account. Oh, Jamie Jeffrey on the light switch. Did you see that? Flashing lights.
Jamie, I'm getting the wire cutters out, I swear.
Yeah. Oh, that was a big bump from Jezza McClintock.
Yeah, it was. He got on the curve pretty hard. Jamie's right on him, too.
He is, yeah.
Oh, gonna take a peek.
More than a peak. I think he's alongside at this point.
Yeah, he sure
Hard
is.
to tell from here, but I think he's done him.
It looks like he's a little bit ahead of him, too. He's done it. Yep. Wow.
Yep. Good effort there, Jamie
Good
Jeffrey.
job. Good job. Nice clean pass. And we're going to stroll through the warehouse district. Now, see, this just does not fit on this course. I don't care what anybody says.
Does it?
It doesn't.
Oh, hang on. This is Chris Shaw here. So he
behind, who's he behind? Marco Lewert? Is that Marco?
it is Marco Lewert. Yeah, good eyes, Bill. And he's on new tyres, Chris Shaw. So you would think that after at least one lap after his pit stop, he would have them up to temperature and ready to rock with whoever's in front of him.
Well,
He's one down from his start position, so he's got a bit to do now.
He hasn't picked up much distance behind the leader, though, so that really hasn't helped him too much.
No, and just for information for everybody, apparently there's a bloke called Ben Tusting in this race, and apparently he's leading it. He's leading it at the minute by 14.6 seconds. That's a monster lead.
Sure is.
Martin Versluven is in an equal amount of empty space, as it were, because he's got a 20-second, is that 20 seconds? 22 seconds lead over Marcus Blitz behind him. So these guys are coining it in, as it were. They're taking huge amounts of points. Who's that he's overtaking very quickly? Never mind. We're back to this battle here at the minute. We'll go through the standings shortly because this is a bit tasty. So this is Jezza trying to get his position back. And this is Chris Shaw closing in on Marco, like Bill just said.
And to give you, for instance, for the two front guys, Ben Tusting is, what is it, 14 or 15, no, 15 or 16 seconds ahead of
15,
Martin Van Sluven. Martin Van Sluven is about the second or third best driver we have in this series. So that'll give you an idea what's going on here. I mean, these guys are really roaring right now out there.
They are. They're leaving nothing behind. Look at that from Chris Shaw, measuring his line out so he gets the most optimal line through the next two corners. And look at him, he's right on him again. Good lines through there.
Yeah, he likes to dime in the corner, take a late apex, and accelerate early.
That's a good tactic in a GT3
Oh, it is.
car.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Look at him, he's crawling all over the back of him now after that complex. It's really a well-considered
Look at that, how much he gained.
And he's done it.
He's going to get him.
See that?
I think he's got him.
Anybody wants to learn how to overtake somebody, watch Chris Shaw.
That was perfection. That was perfection.
That was fantastic.
And I would say that the Lamborghini is a little more gutsy than the Ferrari is in this series too. I got to be honest.
Yeah, I think so. Carl Hardy here.
Is that Ben Cullen he's fighting with?
Sand Cullen, yeah.
Oh, I forgot. Sen, that's right.
Oh, and there he goes. Round he goes.
Oh, that's why Ben Cullen caught up with him. Okay.
And overtook him. Yep.
That's
I mean, if Carl Hardy wants screen time, he doesn't necessarily need to do that. But never mind.
Uh-oh. Marcus Blitz. What's going on here?
I don't really understand what happened just there, but never mind.
Me either.
Marcus, they took the yellow thing, and Jamie Jeffrey went by, basically.
Ah,
Right.
okay.
So, just in case anybody's ignoring the timing tower on the left-hand side of the screen, Jamie Jeffrey's just taken over 3rd position overall in the race. So he's on for a podium at the moment, if he can keep that.
Whoa.
This is a bit tasty. This is Marco Lewert fighting back against Chris Shaw.
And he darn near got by him. Chris Shaw had a little slip there, and he almost got by him.
Yeah, Marco Lewert's...
Uh-oh.
Oh, hang on.
Jamie Jeffrey just spun.
So either I or Stacey have just cursed Jamie Jeffrey.
And he spun down here in the warehouse district, I believe. Right there, yep.
And that was a good avoid by both of it. And to be honest, Jamie did a good job of stamping on the brake there, because otherwise he'd have been wiped out.
At least he stood still that time. That's good.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, there's Barry Van Engloven. Ahead of him is Daniel Guidici. And they're running in 12th and 13th, is it, respectively?
And 7th and 8th in class. This is Carl Hardy with Sen Cullen. Obviously, Send has used his fast repair because his car looks ugly again.
I don't see any winglet things on his either, on the end of his wing.
They are there, yeah.
Are they? Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, yeah, I see him now. Okay. I guess it's the horrible color combination he's got on that car. I guess he throws it off. Oh, Daniel Guidici's in the pits. What happened?
I don't know, but that's not scheduled.
See, it is. It's the second pit stop. Yeah.
Oh, it's the second pit stop. Okay.
Yeah, it's the second pit stop. I think he went in a bit early than everybody else because he had damage on the rear wings.
Oh, he did, didn't he? Yeah.
So it's better to take the repairs now because the drivers do have one fast repairs in the race.
Yeah. See, you're more awake than you led us to believe, Sam.
I told you, I slept the night, which is great. So I'm just a bit tired because I stayed up very well on the afternoon. But
well, when you're not feeling well, it wears you out.
It does. Who's that? Oh, that's Roger.
That's Roger Morton. Looks like he missed pit road there or something.
Yeah. It doesn't look like there's any damage. Has he spun it coming out of last corner? No. Oh, he's fast into there, though. Right.
I think you get a 1x for that.
That is symptomatic of someone who's not practiced a pit entry.
Oops.
Because it is super sharp getting around that corner into the pit lane here.
Yeah, it is.
That might be disingenuous because he may have practiced it a lot and just messed it up on that lap, but that did look like that.
Barry Van Engloven from Dutch's Esports on the tail of Kevin DeWinter right now.
Yeah, and Kevin DeWinter is always the dark horse. Right now, he's 5 positions up from where he started, and he's always doing this. He starts low down in the field and picks up double-digit numbers as he makes his way through the race. He's always done it. But,
other than the Ford GT, he's driving the least popular car, too. He sticks to his guns. Good for you.
He does, yeah. There's one Mercedes in it, which is Kevin, and one McLaren, which is Adam.
I'm surprised at the McLaren. Lately, that's been the hot shoe for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know what. Oh,
uh-oh. What's he doing on? That's Paul Robinson off course there.
Yeah, he's just dropped a couple of positions there.
Let's see. Sam goes to the replay.
Here we go. On his own. Hits the yellow thing, maybe? Maybe? Yes. He's hit the yellow one.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Inside curve there. And it's put his car balance off. And then cars have passed him. I think he lost 3 there, to be honest.
Wow.
That's expensive, isn't it?
It hurts, yeah.
Don't forget, folks, to give us a like on YouTube or Twitch or wherever you're watching us on right now. It all means a lot to us. Chris Shaw there underneath.
Passing, who's that? Jamie Jeffrey?
JJ, yeah.
Jamie Jeffrey, yep.
And trying to defend his position.
Jamie, you're not racing him.
He is and isn't at the same time. So it's the point, not for class position. So it's still valuable.
That's true.
To
That would have been a podium. That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Chris Shaw has working his way back up toward the front.
Yeah, and Jez McClintock here, he's already ticked off 4 positions since the start of the race. He's making his way forward quite quickly, really, in the grand scheme of things. There's only Kevin De Winter and Carl Hardy who have put more people behind them since the start.
Yeah, he's also happens to be the leader of the AM division at the moment, too. He's behind Marcus Bletz, which is kind of a teammate, one of his teammates from Germany that is in the Pro Series, and Jeremiah's in the AM Series.
And here on screen,
Who's
yeah,
that?
I think this is a new car. I'm not really sure. Benjamin Tusting. Apparently, he's in the race as well. Only 18.6 seconds in the lead. At this point, Jamie Wilson is watching, going, "Damn it! I wish I raced."
I'll tell you, Benjamin sure is picking them up and putting them down today.
Oh, big time. He's ticking the laps off very, very efficiently. He's about 0.4 of a second a lap faster than everybody else.
And, of course, our second place guy is Martin Van Sluven, just plugging along, looking for those points at the end of the day, which will keep him in really good spirits.
Yep. In third place is Marcus Bletz. Here we go.
Which he is on the screen now.
Yeah, they're all 3 of them pro drivers. Your next car on track, 1 second further back, so he'll be in the same shot, is his teammate from America, Jez McClintock. Somewhere shortly behind is Chris Shaw.
Yeah. For Ascari Autosport. And as we know, Chris Shaw is a very wily, clever driver. And in, let's see, who was that? Sixth position, sorry, is Jamie Jeffrey in one of the BSTV cars. He is in second place in the AM. And in 8th place is Adam Wright, and he's also in a BSTV car, McLaren. Doing a really good job. And Pete's favorite car is Stefan Goebel, who's a BTS driver, and plugging along just fine, having a good day. And there's Kevin De Winter in 9th, being really pushed from behind by Barry Van son of a gun. Barry Van Egloven in 10th from Dutch's Esports, having a good day. I'll let you take that one, Pete, unless you're sleeping.
No, that's fine. Paul Robinson is in 11th and 7th in class in the VTS car. And then, who's this bloke? Don't know who he is, don't recognise the car. It's got a bonnet on it, so I'm not sure who that is.
Send Cullen, yeah.
Send Cullen, apparently, yeah. And right behind him is Carl Hardy, also known as Carl Spin It on Any Corner Ever Hardy. Oh, says that.
The Pie Master. Oh, Kevin De Winter's had a little issue there.
Kevin De Winter's decided to do exactly what Carl Hardy normally does, which is spin it. How's he done that then? Let's have a look. Into the warehouse complex and lost it on the double left-hander. Not a bad spin, to be honest. He recovered it well.
Kind of held it down.
Yeah, and stayed safe as well, and he's boxed the car. Then we've got Baz Sluter in Dutchie's Esports AM class. And behind him is Marco Lewert, he's very out of position at the moment.
He's already done his second pit stop, this is why.
And that's why. Thanks, Sam. Behind him is Daniele Giudici, 1.3 seconds behind. And then looking further back, Charles Kellyman in 17th overall, 12th in class for AM. He was in some action earlier on. And then Larry DeLonge in 18th overall, 13th in class in the 85 Dutch's Esport car. And then Roger Morton following that in 19th overall, 14th in class. Carl Hardy's teammate. Alan Toon never started, I don't think. Everybody in the field, and that satisfies Stacey's time to give some airtime to the guys at the back.
Carl Hardy, also known as the Pie Man. Well, this looks like a nice day in Austin, Texas, if not anything else.
The only thing I know about Austin, because where are you going, Carl? Because I used to work in the music industry, is that they've got some good recording studios for country music there, and artists such as the Dixie Chicks, etc., made their careers out of the studios in that city.
Yep. It's kind of a tourista kind of place now. It's kind of a tourist trap kind of town, but it's
right.
It's a pretty little town.
Right, okay.
Well, it's not that small, but it's the home of the Alamo, too, if anybody's heard of that. From America.
Yeah, the Alamo is very famous, yeah.
Looks like Ben's going into the pits. He had Ben, send Collins in the pits. Send it into the pits, send.
He did, yeah. Is this guy again?
Yeah.
Newbie.
Haven't seen much of him.
No. 23 seconds is his lead.
Wow.
You think he could really do better, couldn't you? Like 30 at least.
Jeez. Wow.
Yeah, obscenely good. Very accomplished.
And we know he's, and the guy that's behind him is no slouch by any means.
No, Martin Verschleven is a class act at the best of times. At the worst of times, sorry.
Oh no, my stream has died. Huh.
Thankfully,
not the stream, the program. I mean.
All right. Thankfully, mine hasn't. So. Yeah, Ben is closing in on one of the result cars at the moment for a lap on. This might be Roger. Yeah, it is. It's Roger Morton. Oh, Roger's taken the serious evasive line to avoid any contact there. And this is Marco Lewert behind Kevin De Winter. Marco having a bit of trouble in this race, to be honest. And not unlapping himself, taking a position back rather from Kevin De Winter.
Huh.
And Kevin really doesn't bother with the fact that there's AM and Pro going on. He's just about racing, really. I raced with Kevin for quite a number of years now, so I like racing with him. He's very, very clean, safe, etc.
Yeah, Kevin De Winter's the kind of guy that looks at it this way: 2 cars side by side, it's a race, baby.
Yeah, he really is as well. I like it.
And I guess more importantly for Stacy, it's got nice looking wheels on it too. So
yeah, that's true. It'll
Just
be on brakes at the end of the day. Yeah, for now. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Even Daniele Giudici's car is at risk.
Oh, the Italian Stallion with yellow wheels. I'm surprised at that one, but
I know, yeah. It's a bit weird. There was...
I guess he's matching his windshield banner or something. I'm not quite sure what he's doing there.
Yeah, I was very drunk once with 2 friends in a pub.
Who are you? Come on.
Honestly, it's true.
Really? Okay.
Gary Craig was one of them, and Kerry, one of my other friends, Kerry Gray, was another one. And Gary said that the original proper colour for a Ferrari was yellow. And we were like, what? And he was like, yeah, yellow. And we ribbed him for months about it. Because, like, how many times did you see a yellow Ferrari then, Gary? Yeah, but the original colour is yellow. And it went on and on and on for ages. And then I happened to Google it, and apparently the original colour for a Ferrari is yellow. Damn it. And never admitted that until now.
You could have asked, and I would tell you that it was the case. You know?
Oh, I don't need to ask, and it was before I'd even known you. It was years and years.
So obviously Gary needed something to do rather than give useless information like that.
Yeah, Gary's the oracle. He knows everything, and
as I said, I've only known Gary for a little while, but I can tell he's very statistical. You know.
Oh, very, yeah.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, the Ferrari's back. I'm trying to think how long ago. They used to call that yellow fly yellow, of all things.
Fly
yellow, yep.
Never heard of that.
They don't call it that anymore, but they
right.
Fly yellow, yep.
Fly yellow, okay. This is very fighty from Daniele. Closing in on the back of Kevin De Winter's Mercedes-Benz.
Oh boy.
Steps out. This is always gonna... Ooh.
He's got enough, maybe he might make it through though.
Oh, that's good on the brake from Daniele Guidici. That's really excellent. Oh, hang on. Oh, that's bad.
That looked kind of weird coming together there. That was strange.
It did. It looked like one car was inside the other car. There was something weird going on.
It almost looked like they had a side-to-side kind of, what would you call it?
So, they both line up after the turn.
That was clean right to that point, but...
Yeah. Strangest crash ever. Yeah. I don't know who I could say was to blame there.
I don't think either one of them was, to be honest. It's kind of a racing deal.
Let's have a look at it from Kevin's. Kevin came out. There was net code at the beginning of that.
Yep.
About a foot of it. And then I think it just went bad from there. Sad, really. That was very
Kevin gave him plenty of room for a while there. I don't know.
He did. And he did press him, but I don't think it was unfair. It was the net code that caused the issue. Yeah. Oh, this is Marco
Luert and
Baz, is
Bas Luter, yep.
Yeah.
And there's Chris Shaw closing in on Jeremiah McClintock.
Yeah, and consider where Chris was after he'd pitted, because he took tyres and argued. Yeah. Whoa! That was a very brave take there from Chris Shaw.
Looked like a laser shot. Wow.
Yeah, he really hooked it up. Really. Oh, hang on. That's Kevin again. What's he done here? That's the leader behind him, and he's over-rotated.
He's on there before, too.
Yeah, at the beginning of the warehouse section.
Wonder if the tires are giving up in the back of that Mercedes. Looks like he's coming in the pits, too.
Yep, he has. He's boxed the car.
Oh, and Chris Shaw's gotten by Jeremiah McClintock.
Oh, he has, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, no, we saw that happen, yeah. That was the
we did?
extreme overtake that he did.
Glad I've been paying attention. Oh, that's right, he did. Laser shot,
yeah. So he's on a mission now. He took tyres in his stop, whereas nobody else did. And maybe that's paying off for him now. I don't know.
He's still got a ways to go yet, though.
Well, he's got the best part of a minute to the leader. But Ben Tusting is well away.
It's going to take a miracle to catch Ben Tusting. He's really out there. If he doesn't make a mistake or something, wow.
He's nailed this one.
Just to point out, we just passed the safety car mark, so no safety car this time.
Okay. Yeah, thanks for that. We're within quarter of an hour of the end of the race, so no safety car, as Sam's just pointed out to us.
So yeah, sorry Ben, I did promise you that you will get a wave by if there were a safety car, but as there's no safety car, no wave by.
Just to support Stacey's comment, this track is actually really, really evil. It is, and it's evil for all the wrong reasons, really. It's not the best track design, it has to be said. It doesn't lend itself to active overtaking. Let me explain that. So, turn 1 has about 9 million lines into it, and only one good one. And that's the best way I can describe lots of the corners on this track. It's very difficult to overtake safely, and therefore it's not the most exciting racing in the world, although these guys have put us up some really good racing tonight. And Chris Shaw is about to nail himself a Marcus Blitz onto the head post of his bed. Not this lap.
This track was originally designed to be the home for the U.S. Grand Prix Formula One race, is what it was designed for. But I don't know. I'm not the right guy to ask about this. I don't think. I think they had an opportunity. I think they blew it. Let me put it to you that way.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, Bill. I'll tell you what, though. Over the course of the race, hang on a minute. Why is Martin Verschluven showing in the pits?
Maybe they have to make a second pit stop.
Yeah, I think they do. We've got about 12 minutes left or something like that, and
yeah,
I think we've got to go for another pit stop here.
Yeah, it's close to be a one-stopper, I think. We saw the last guys on the first stop pitting not far away from the 45 minutes mark.
In that case, anything's up for grabs at the minute.
I was just going to say that changes things immensely.
It does, and Chris Shaw, still behind Marcus Blitz, finds himself in third place at the moment. Ben Tusting has pitted the car. The leader is in the pits.
Okay, he's in the pits too. Wow, okay. So Sam's right. They have to pit twice. I wasn't ready for that one. Okay.
But it must be marginal, Bill. Like Sam said, it must be right on the bubble.
Yeah, it is. And I think the last pit stop occurred at 40 minutes into the race. So we are more or less to the end of the second stint right now.
Yeah, okay.
So it's splash and dash for everybody, really.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's not much to go. Martin said that the yellow curbs are brutal. They are. They pitch your car up in a way that it destabilizes it ridiculously.
Yeah, that little diamond piece on the curving, you see, you hit that and you're off the road. Trust me, it just happens. It's like driving over a mine. There's another car in the pit. It looked like Jeremiah McClintock. I could just see a picture of it, a little section of it in the pits.
Wait, Martin Verschluven is in again.
Yeah, Martin's in again.
So that must be
drive-through?
Yeah,
speeding or something, maybe?
Speeding in the first one, yeah, probably. Or an unsafe pit exit.
Oh, that's devastating for Martin Verschluven.
That's a herder. No, see, that's what he's doing, too.
But he had an opportunity here to take a huge amount of points away from the class leaders.
Wow.
And he's now come out behind Chris Shaw. I think that is Really important. Let me just have a look at the standings.
Yeah, but does Chris Shaw have to stop again?
He may do, but he's 29 seconds ahead of Martin Verschluven now, so there's the chance he could get in and out. So, yeah, Chris Shaw is in second in the championship at the moment, with Martin Verschluven in third.
Uh-oh.
What's that? What are we watching now?
Martin Verschluven's original pit stop, I think.
Oh, right. Are you eating again, Bill?
I am, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so that was Martin away. What's going on here? We're watching him speeding, possibly. Here we go. Entry to pit lane. Does he lock up his brakes? That looks alright. That looks okay, didn't it?
Who knows?
To me, anyway. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, and he did stop on the last one again. Yeah. So I think...
Oh, he stopped again.
Yeah, he stopped again. It's not just a drive-through. He stopped for 9 seconds. So
Oh, he did? I thought he just drove through.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Everybody's in here.
Oh, here we go. Chris Shaw and Marcus Pletz.
Yep. Chris Shaw's got a couple of extra milliseconds or something. That's close.
That's not close. That's inside.
Yeah, it is. That's ridiculous.
But, oh, it's not even possible.
How is he overtaking him in the pits?
Maybe he's doing a trick with the pit limiter and things,
yeah,
just to get over the limit.
Yeah, you can turn it on and off constantly, can't you? And I've seen people do that before. I've never done it myself, but I'm not that skilled. But so yeah, Martin Verschluven.
He just drove by down the front straight.
Yeah, he's in fourth at the minute.
Oh, here they're coming out of the pits now. Chris Shaw.
Oh,
look at this.
This is crowded.
Oh baby. Boy, this is on now, isn't it? Look at
this is really on. I mean, we've not got much time left in the race. Only 8 minutes or something.
I think the point here is that Martin I just wanted to race someone and he pitted twice. That's it.
He's voluntarily pitted again.
Good, but...
Yeah, brilliant.
So, but the big winner here is Chris Shaw.
No doubt.
No, he's now in second position.
Yeah, massive bonus for Chris Shaw. His nearest rival is Martin Verschluven, right behind him, really. In the standings, I think both of them are going to get a jump on Ty Simons, who didn't turn up tonight.
Yeah, I think so too.
Jamie Wilson's going to get left a little bit further behind because he's not here, as is Abdul Al Amri, who is in 5th in the standings. And Marco Lewert, who I think would have come here thinking he was going to monopolise, is still quite far down the standings at the minute. And he's in 6th at the minute.
His teammate Marco Pletz has done a great job today.
Yeah, Marcus has done a great job.
Did I say Marco Pletz? Marcus Pletz. I'm sorry. God. I'm going to tell everybody one thing. Don't ever get old, whatever you do, okay? Because that's what happens. You get that kind of stuff.
So this is Carl Hardy still tracking down Sen Tusting.
Okay, so correction on Martin. Second trip to the pit lane. It did not stop. The time shown is the time for the real stop.
Yeah, the transaction.
Yeah, that was effectively a drive-through, not a second stop.
Right, so he must have been speeding then.
Or something.
Or incident count.
Could be that too.
Let me have a look. Oh, he is. Yep. Is it 20?
I think
this
so.
is 20, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's had 20 incident points.
Yep.
Wow.
There's quite a few over that, by the way. I'm not going to name them, but there's a number of them exceeded that count. It's
really
not hard to do around this track, though,
No,
Bill.
it's a lot of off tracks. Yeah.
Yeah, the S's section means that if you want to take it fast, you have to take liberties with some of those corners.
Yeah, you do.
And Carl's getting very, very fighty with Send just here.
Look at that! Whoa. Send says, "I'm not going to let you through on the inside."
Absolutely. This is tight. Look at this. Marco Loer with Adam Wright.
Yeah.
Adam's going to set fire to the front of his car in a second. Marco's unaware of the fact that he's got a flamethrower there. Oh no, he's avoided it. Good overtake if he can make this work.
Looks like he's got it done.
Yep.
Good job.
Yep, that was a clean, very professional
it really
overtake.
was well done, yep.
Lots of fire from the back
through the
of
warehouse.
Adam's car. Whoa! That's wide.
That was definitely an off track.
As we close into the last 5 minutes of the race, or even, are we over the race? I think we're over now. So we're going to get white flag any second. Are we on last lap yet, Sam?
You asked me that right now? No, I don't think so. I think there will be 2 laps more. So
2 more, right?
Yeah, Ben is gonna cross the line before the 2 and a bit more minutes marker. So that's gonna be the penultimate laps right now.
Cool. These 2 are still at it. The ugliest cars known to the human race.
Oh god. BMW, what were you thinking? My god. I worked for that company over 20 years and I never saw anything uglier than this one, I have to tell you.
And Carl's dropped back from Send just there.
Yes, he has.
Don't know what that's all about. Has he given up? So Ben Tusting is still leading this race by about 6 days over Chris Shaw. In third is Martin Verschleven. In fourth is Marcus Bletz. Jeremiah McClintock rounds out the top 5. Jamie Jeffrey is in 6th. Stefan Goebel is in 7th. Marco Loer is in 8th. Adam Wright is in 9th. And Paul Robinson rounds out the top 10. 11th, Barry van Englenhoven. Ben Cullen in 12th. Carl Hardy in 13th. Who are you watching now? Don't know why you're flashing your lights. Send. There's no point. Kevin De Winter in 14th. Baz Sluter in 15th. Daniela Giudici in 16th. Charles Kellyman in 17th. 18th is Larry DeLange. Roger Morton's in 19th. Alan Toon never started.
Sam, have you been drinking coffee this evening?
Yeah, I had.
Good. Okay, that helps. Good.
I think he's been mainlining coffee.
Yeah, because I did not drink any coffee since yesterday morning. Because
oh my god!
Yeah,
really?
When I'm racing, if I appears to drink coffee, I cannot make it to the end of my stint.
I got it.
In other words,
Okay.
needs
I
to pee.
understand. All right.
Needs to pee like I do. Yeah.
It's the last lap, by the way.
Yeah, here we go. Ben Tusting, for those of you that didn't realise he was racing at all, is 54 seconds in the lead. That's right.
That's all? Wow.
Yeah, he's not even trying. Oh, Daniele, what's he doing? Why? Oh, what are you doing? Oh.
What's he going to do? Showboat on the last lap?
I don't think he's showboating somehow. I think it's one of these. He's doing the Kevin De Winter.
Little pirouette there, yeah.
Got quite a lot of damage on the right front of that.
Yes, he does. Yeah, right behind the wheel opening.
Yep.
Oh, look at this. Carl Hardy's really pushing now.
So he dropped back from second, and now he's back on him again. Well, that was close.
I thought he was gonna try to bring it down inside him just then. I was surprised.
Yep. Meanwhile, roughly a day in the lead, Ben Tusting must be getting towards the dying embers of this race. Turn 1 for these guys. Halfway around the lap for Ben Tusting. And Carl, I don't know what he was trying there. He didn't turn in where he wanted to, I don't think. But he's lined up with Sand Cullen. He's not going to make it doing that. It's almost like they're both putting each other off the line. It's weird.
Here he comes. Ben Tusting.
Here he comes. So where is he? I can't really tell from where he's at. Oh, he's over the line. So congratulations,
well
Ben
done, Ben Tusting. Chimera, Team Chimera.
An extremely well-deserved victory. We'll have to wait for quite a while.
Carl Hardy's ahead.
Ooh, or is he? Or is he? Oh, he is just. No. Oh dear, that's close. Yep, so Carl Hardy comes home in 12th and 13th for Send.
Here comes Chris Shaw.
Chris Shaw, what a drive. I mean...
Well planned too, really.
Very well structured. Takes the last corner here. Takes second place, and even I wasn't sure he'd make that.
Well done, Chris Shaw.
Martin Verschluven in third.
Very close behind.
Fourth. Yeah.
And Marcus. Marcus Splets in fourth. That's right.
Yeah. Cheza making his way around to take fifth overall, first in class. Was that car?
Looked like it.
Avoided. Yeah. Oh dearie me, that was nearly Jeremy Jamie, but it should have been Jamie Jeffrey. In sixth, Stefan Goebel. Here he is. He's done a great drive, you know.
Yes, he has. The best looking car. Well done.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh, hang on.
I think he let him go.
I think he did. I think a multi-21 just happened.
Stefan, did you get team orders? Come on.
I think he did.
I do too.
Adam Wright
coming home in ninth in the sacred coffee car.
Yeah.
Paul Robinson in 10th.
Still not had my free coffee, but never mind.
Yeah, me either. You better start making coffee pods so I can use my.
I know, yeah. Barry van Engelenhoven crosses the line in 11th behind Paul Robinson, who's just a little
Barry,
bit
don't ever complain that you don't get any camera time. You got a lot today, I'll tell you.
Yeah, too right. And I think that is the full field across the line.
Yep, we got all checkered flags up there. So, well, considering a light load today and a terrible track, it was pretty interesting.
Yeah, it was, but not for Ben Tusting, who won it by about 3 weeks or something.
He must be bored out of his socks, you know it? That's how you got
dear.
There we go.
Funny. So, finishing order. I'll try and work my way through this in good order. Our race winner tonight, and well deserved, Ben Tusting for Team Chimera. Nice slow-mo in the background screen there. Second was Chris Shaw for Ascari Autosport. Finished second. Martin Verschluven for Dutchess Esports finished third. Congratulations to our podium. A very well-deserved podium, that is. Fourth was Marcus Bletz for VTS Germany Black. Then Jezza McClintock for VTS USA Black. Jamie Jeffrey. I have been awake for many hours, folks. Jamie Jeffrey for CCR finished in 6th. Marco Wirt finished for VTS Germany Black in 7th. 8th was Stefan Goebel in VTS Germany Yellow. BSTV Esports for Adam Wright in 9th. 10th was Paul Robinson for VTS USA Black again. Barry van Englenhoven finished 11th for Dutchess Esports. And for Result Headwear, Carl Hardy finished 12th. Ben Cullen finished 13th for Northern Lights Scuderia Haggis. And Kevin De Winter, multi-spinner, finished 14th for Stage 1 Racing. Dutchess Esports was for Baz Sluter in 15th. And 16th, Daniele Giudici for BSTV Esports. Opticals Car finished in 17th for Charles Kellyman. And then Larry DeLonge for Dutchess Esports finished in 18th. Roger Morton for Result Clothing, I think it is. No, Safeguard by Result in 19th, and Alan Toon didn't start. Meanwhile, Ben Tusting is still doing donuts, and deservedly so. Albeit in slow motion, he deserves every minute or millisecond of this slow motion replay. We'll start the interviews. I shall interview everybody unless Bill wants me to. Wants to interview somebody. And hopefully I've just moved Chris Shaw into the interview booth.
I see his name in there, hopefully.
I also see his name in there. Whether he's awake or not is another thing entirely, but he was certainly awake in that race. Chris, you moved up from 7th to 2nd. That might not sound like a monumental achievement initially, but when you consider that you've just done the Daytona 24, it really is. So congratulations on a 2nd place. It's you must be knackered, really, from
little bit, yeah.
sitting in that car. Yeah, no big.
I'm in quite a lot of pain.
I bet you are. Yeah, my thumbs, by the way, are still hurting from doing the 24 hours Daytona because I gripped the wheel like a child.
I've worn a hole in my glove.
Yeah. So talk us through that race, if you can remember it.
Yeah, I came into this without any practice, as usual. But in qualifying and practice, I was so far off the pace, I was actually really concerned.
Yeah.
I went for a slightly more aggressive setup than normal, hoping for a safety car, at which point I would be able to change tyres. Which obviously didn't come, but I got to the first stop and realised I was going to have to change tyres anyway, because I'd used 35% in 40 minutes. So they were not going to last.
Proper scrubbing them clean then.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I changed tyres at the first stop and just hoped I had the pace to get back to where I was. And, yeah, thankfully that worked out.
Yeah, and I think, even though my maths is awful, that you have just taken the lead from Tice Simons in this championship. Martin Verschluven, I don't think is in 2nd, but he's certainly moved up in terms of points, and he finished behind you. So you've monopolised tonight, given that Ty Simons didn't turn up. He also did, I think, the Daytona 24, but didn't have enough man-up pills in order to accommodate tonight's race. Is that fair, do you think?
It is for me.
Yeah.
I was going to treat this as I'm going to turn up and just do what I can and get points, because what's the worst that can happen?
Well, the worst that can happen for you is you finish 2nd and get a massive monster full of points. So
yeah,
good effort, mate.
Yeah, you drove a really smart race, Chris. I have to say, you really did. I always, even in the other series that you run with us, I have to tell you, I always think that you kind of lay back during qualifying, you play like you're wounded, Then all of a sudden you come shooting up there and you're a contender all the time. And I tell you, it's like, I don't know, it's like you shot out of a laser cannon or something. All of a sudden you're there, and you did a great job, man. Really, you really did.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you've got immense control of that Ferrari, it has to be said. How did you do in Daytona?
We should have been 2nd there as well, but within the last 2 hours we had a bit of an accident. and ended up 8th. But it was still one of the best races I think we've probably had for a long time. Everyone was there was 4 of us in the team, and there was absolutely no mistakes for the whole thing apart from this one accident, and it was going to be one of the most perfect races I think we've ever been in. And yeah, it just didn't work out. But no, good job for all the guys in the team, because it was absolutely insane. We were just so quick and so consistent. It was unbelievable.
No, it's good if you can claim consistency at Daytona, given all the GT3s that get in your way like wasps. You try to swat them out of the way, and they're all over the place.
What car did you run on that, Chris?
The 911 RSR.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah, we qualified last. we qualified.
I'm telling you,
I think it was.
You play wounded and then you come through. I'm telling you.
Yeah. No, we qualified 17th, and after about 15, 16 hours, we ended up in 2nd.
Yeah, I think Bill's got your number.
I know your type.
Yeah, no, spot on. Anybody you'd like to have a shout out to before we let you go tonight?
Yeah, the guys at Ascari Autosport this weekend have just been mega. Every single one of them. We had 4 cars in the 24, and every single one of them was just absolutely on fire. So yeah, brilliant job by them. And then just obviously you guys for hosting this, and also Ben Tusting for giving me a slipstream in qualifying, which didn't really help, but it was a nice gesture.
That's genius stuff. Hopefully we'll see you sign for BSTV at some point in the future. Congratulations, Chris. I think you've just taken the top spot in the pro standings, so congratulations on that as well. But my maths might be terrible, so don't quote me on it. Great driving, mate. Thank you very much for tonight.
Thank you. Cheers, guys.
It takes me ages to send people back to the interview waiting room, so apologies, Chris. There he goes. He's gone. Right. Okay. Who have we got left in it? Right. Let's get Marcus in. Live booth. There we go. So we should be interrupting conversation that Marcus has just had and have Marcus Bletz in the booth. So welcome, Marcus. Congratulations on 4.
Good evening, guys. Yeah, thanks.
How are you doing? Yeah, very tough race. You were in the thick of it with a number of different drivers all the way through. A lot of other drivers tonight obviously had miles underneath them from the Daytona 24. Did you race the 24 at all?
No, I was fresh and clean.
Oh, fresh and clean. I wish that could be said about the Lamborghinis that I've raced against tonight. So, 4th place, great result. Yeah, it probably gives you a bonus, doesn't it? So you're a pro driver.
Yeah.
You were 7th. I think you'll stay probably. Well, you might move above Abdul. So you'll move up a place at least. And made advantage of that. So congratulations. Tell us about your race.
The race was pretty straightforward. As no safety car came, strategy was 2-stop from the beginning. I think I had one incident over the curbs the little triangles in the S's, which might send you into the barrier, but I was able to keep it on track somehow, but I lost the place to, I think, Chris by then. I don't know. That was one incident, and I had one incident where Jeffrey spun in front of us, and Jeremy and me had to get around him. So everything else was pretty straightforward. I drove my laps quite constantly, and it worked out quite well. Yeah,
good consistent race. Your paint job is fantastic. Who is it that I prefer, guys?
You like Stefan Goebel's car.
Stefan Goebel, because it's nice and red and so.
Yeah.
Who does your paint?
Marco came up with the idea, and
Wow.
More or less all of us are painting a little bit, but Marco came up with this idea.
Right.
And Stefan uses the Christmas tree, huh?
yeah, that's why I like it. It's excellent. I like it a lot. You everybody got overtaken either by Chris Shaw or Carl Hardy tonight, because they were the 2 big movers in the field. Yep. And I wouldn't hold that against anybody. You technically you only moved 1 place back, and that was to Chris Shaw who overtook you.
Last pit stop.
It was, big time.
Big congrats to Chris.
Yeah.
He drove to Daytona and still managed to get this race done. So heads off, yeah. So that's really good.
Chris Shaw is a wily, clever guy.
Yeah.
You got to be
And
careful of him.
especially the overtaking maneuver he did over me at the end of the S's was awesome. Yeah,
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that must have surprised you. I mean, I couldn't.
Yeah,
believe
definitely. I was not calculating with this. I saw him just go by, and I said, "How did he manage to do it?"
Yeah, well, we did the same thing in the booth too.
Yeah.
Pete about jumped out of his chair there. Oh my goodness! But I'll tell you, nothing to take away from you. You drove an excellent race. You really did a great job tonight.
But the end was still quite tough, and I was trying to get a hold of Versluven. I think he got a drive-through, and maybe had some problems with his tires, but I was able to close the gap a little bit. But normally he's just faster. So good result. So everything
absolutely.
I hope for.
You were certainly the king of the VTS team, no doubt about that.
Yeah, thanks.
Absolutely. So, do you want to insult Marco Lua or have a shout out to anybody before we let you go?
No, the insulting stopped, and you talked about the driver championship. The main focus we have is the team championship currently, and I think we make a big step in the teams championship.
Hang on. Let's have a look.
I think we should be P1 now, and
you will be.
That's our main focus.
Definitely be.
Okay.
Yeah, congratulations.
Oh yeah.
And also JT was doing a perfect job with the AM victory today. So overall, a really good result. And let's look forward to Barcelona. We don't like the track as we didn't like COTA, so we will practice hard and come back strong.
Yeah, well,
people don't like Barcelona. I quite like it. Me and Gary Craig, who is my teammate, my racing teammate, differ on this. He doesn't like it. I do. So we'll see what happens at Barcelona.
You like it because it's a good MotoGP track. That's why.
There is that. Yeah, I like the bikes on it. It has to be said. Brilliant race tonight, Marcus. Almost faultless, to be honest. You did a great job. There was only Chris Shaw that managed to scythe his way through. So congratulations and well done, I think, on taking the top spot in the team standings.
Okay, thank you, guys. And there are two other guys waiting for you in the interview room from BTS, and greetings to them.
Yep, we'll get both of them.
Okay, see you guys.
Cheers, Marcus. Bye.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen. I quite like Marcus. He's quite cool.
Yeah.
So we're going to get Jezza next because he was the next one in line. So we should have in the booth Jezza McClintock, fifth place finisher tonight, and top AM driver. Well done.
Yeah, thank you. That was a really fun race.
Yeah,
top American driver too.
Yeah, you call that one. You call that one, Bill, really loud. So, did you gain any points on Adam? Adam, where did Adam finish? Oh, you did.
Yeah, I think I did, but I know he was running the 24, so I imagine I don't know how much practice he put in, but I mean, I don't think it gets me too much of a point advantage on him. I think he's got a pretty good gap.
No, and he's a BSTV driver, so we give him an extra 1,000 points anyway.
Handicap, right?
Yeah. Totally right.
In case you get too close, we boost them up a little bit. Yeah.
Bill, don't give him all the secrets.
Oh, sorry, that's right. Yeah.
So, you might end up. I don't know how many points you gain. You might end up taking the top of the AM standings. I'm not sure, but we'll figure that out when Clyde gets his abacus out of his boyfriend's butthole. But there you go. Tell us about your race.
I mean, it felt more like a sprint race than an endurance race, that's for sure. I mean, between me and Jeffrey there, I mean, he was keeping the pressure on, and I was giving it right back to him as much as I could. So it was pretty intense all the way to the end. Yeah,
Jamie took the lead of AM for a while, didn't he? And then I think he spun or he came together with somebody. My brain is addled from doing the 24. not
you
having
little
enough
girl,
sleep.
you're almost done.
I'm doing the crying eyes thing. Yeah.
One spin where me and Marcus ended up splitting them.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. Yeah.
That's
Sorry,
it.
got it
All
now.
it takes, man. One mistake, and that could be it.
Yeah, absolutely. And there was a few people ended up over the incident limit, and I think Martin Versleven was one. Maybe he got a speeding penalty in pit lane. I'm not sure. Were you far off the off-track limit? I don't think you were you? You were.
No, I was being pretty cautious. I think I only had 7 incidents total, so
Yeah.
pretty well under.
Yeah, that's a good result, that. So hopefully you've moved up, because that was a great effort. Anybody you'd like to have a shout out to before we let you go?
Thanks again for you guys putting this on, and I'd like to shout out to my team. They helped me get a setup together pretty quickly, so it always helps.
How do you like your new paint scheme, Jeremiah?
I enjoy it. It stands out. At least the yellow does, I think.
Yeah, we can see it coming. That's for sure. Yeah, actually, we like it too. And one more question, we're going to let you go. What do you think of COTA?
Not my favorite track in the world.
Thank you very much.
It's extremely technical, and it really punishes you when you make a mistake.
Yeah, it really doesn't go together. Other circuits in America, when you say Road America is a hell of a lot nicer than this is.
Road America, I think, flows a little bit better. This
Absolutely.
This has a lot of painful corners that make you want to, cringe as you come up to them.
Yep. Yeah. All right. You know what? We'll be nice to you and talk to you again. How's that?
Yeah.
Now that you gave us the right answers. Okay.
So, brilliant result.
Well done.
Jeremiah.
Nice drive.
All right. Sounds good.
5th overall, first in class. Can't ask much better than that, to be fair. Congratulations, Jeremiah McClintock.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, so only one guy left in the interview room. Marco Lower. So what we'll do is we'll drag him in, and hopefully he's not in the middle of a conversation about nude people or anything like that. So good evening, Marco Lower. Congratulations on your 7th place overall and your 5th place in class. How was your race?
Thanks. My race was not as good as expected. So the quali was good, P4, and then I was too cautious in the race. So, and I lost several places, and then I had a spin. I don't know if you have seen it.
Oh, we did see it, yeah. And you dropped quite far down the field, but then you fought back in heroic fashion and got yourself back in at 7th place.
Yeah, and fortunately, Stefan had problems with his tires.
Really?
And I could pass him on the last corner.
That's funny.
Right.
We weren't aware of that. We weren't aware of that at all.
We thought there was a multi-21 going on between you and
Yeah,
Stefan
we thought
at
he'd
one
let
point.
you by, but...
into the last corner, but maybe not then if he had tire problems.
Okay.
No, to be honest, he let me pass. Yeah.
Oh, did he? Right.
This was a joke, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
No, Stefan, you will let me pass, yes?
Yeah, of course. Why not?
Yeah, we talked about this before the race, and he said he will let Marcus or me pass because we're fighting for the team championship.
No, it makes sense, doesn't it?
No,
really?
Absolutely. We're just kidding you. We're just kidding with you.
So I think you've got the jump on AAA, Abdul Al Amri. So I think you've moved up to 5th in the championship of the pro standings. I don't think you've moved up any further than that because there's 200 points between you and Jamie Wilson. And then in the team standings, VTS Germany Black, where are you? So you're currently in 2nd. We spoke to Marco earlier, and Marcus, you're Marco.
Yes.
And we think you've just taken the top of the standings.
Yep.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So that is a fantastic effort. And shame you had your spin. Anybody you'd like to have a shout out to before we let you go?
First, I have to congratulate you and Sam and all the other drivers who finished the Daytona 24 hours. And thanks for making the broadcast after this long day. And and I thank the team. I think we all finished in the top 10. And this is a great team effort.
It is a great day for VTS, actually.
Yes.
And I consider that I did better than Sam because I only ended up with 7 incident points for the whole of Daytona 24.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that? That's really good.
Have you raced?
I'll tell you.
That's
Yeah, he got those. He got those when he was spotting. Yeah.
Oh, that's genius. It's always a great pleasure to talk to you, Marco, and I hope to see you next time.
Yeah, same. I'm there.
Cheers, man.
I will be there. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Cheers, then.
So, fantastic race. COTA actually was more interesting than I thought it would be, if I'm being honest. It's a difficult track to get an interesting race on. I think we did a V8 race round it. No, it wasn't. It was a...
We've done a V8 race here.
Yeah, we have. And it was...
years ago. Long time ago.
And it was a procession. And
it was horrible.
Yeah, and very difficult in a V8 because you got no traction control or anything. A brilliant race round here, to be fair, given what track it is. So I think that was extraordinarily entertaining. And given the fact that a lot of these guys turned up from a 24-hour Daytona race, probably hanging out of their... there is a term in the UK, but I won't say it because it's a family show. I think they'll be very tired at this point, including me and Sam. Tyler obviously can't join us because he's whipped. But Clyde can't join us because he's tied to a bed with a sore bum. So I think it's been a great race. What's your opinion of this one, Ben? Bill?
Whatever your name is. Yeah, oh, you want Ben to go first? No,
it's fine.
Ben, I'll give you Ben. Anyway, yeah, I agree with you. It's a lot better than I expected it to be. Team Chimera was absolutely impressive. Ben Tusting actually picked him up and put him down. He was sensational today. And all the rest of the guys worked really hard and did a great job. And relatively clean race, considering. I mean, we didn't have all the cars we usually do, but this can create a lot of havoc at this place. It's easy to go off, and when you go off here, you come back on like a laser beam. We saw Stuart Dick one time look like a guided missile, for God's sake.
We did. Oh,
yeah,
I remember that.
Oh yeah, and it can create that kind of stuff. But in the end, there was a lot of good infighting battles here and there. I mean, Carl Hardy and Chris Shaw did a hell of a job today. I'll tell you, he was absolutely sensational today. Really was. But all in all, pretty good day. I'm sorry you guys are so tired. I'm sure you're going to crash after this. But anyway, yeah, I had a good time considering. And I'm not mad about Barcelona either, but it's better than this place. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, so it was a pleasure to be here. Had a good time. Had a lot of fun with the drivers we interviewed today. So hopefully they felt the same. And see you next time.
Great result for Ben Tusting. Fantastic day of racing. Hats off to anybody that drove at Daytona. Hopefully, we spoke long enough about nonsense that Sam got to have a bit of a sleep. How did you get on, Sam?
I'm already off.
That's brilliant. Oh, dear. Great stuff. Thanks to everybody in the chat. Give us a like if you haven't already, because we do appreciate it. If you follow us on Twitch, then do the same. Follow us on YouTube. Don't miss any of our races. If you can find Clyde, phone for an ambulance. And we will catch you. Don't. All right. Sorry. Misread that on my notes.
No,
don't phone for an
it's
ambulance.
more money for us. So.
Okay.
Pete, one other thing. I want to thank all the drivers that showed up today. It's a tough day after something like the Daytona 24, but the guys that showed up, we really appreciate you showing up. We had a great time today, really.
Amen to that. So, we're back on Wednesday with the GT4 TCR race from, where's that again, Sam?
Somewhere.
I am no.
Yeah, Daytona.
Daytona.
Yeah. They're just talking about it on the chat on Discord, man.
Daytona,
okay.
really? Daytona?
Yeah, we're back there again.
Oh, you guys haven't been there around there enough yesterday, huh?
No, 200
today or
laps
whatever
wasn't
it is.
enough. No.
Wow.
So yeah, back there again, and then I think we've got a next level race on Friday. Don't know where that's at.
Yeah, we do. I don't know where that is either.
No. But
Well,
join
in
us
fact,
for
we need
those.
Clyde because he knows that kind of shit.
Oh, because he's boring.
Yeah,
really,
that's
isn't
true.
it?
But yeah,
Yeah,
in fact, we need him. So call an ambulance, please.
Yeah, we need him. So yeah, call the ambulance. I'm gonna have a look because I'm professional. What? Hang on, just a minute. I think I chose the wrong league.
Stand by.
No, don't know. Can't work it out just yet. But yeah, join us for that because it'll be brilliant anyway, wherever it is. And we'll see you next time. So I'll say goodbye, let everybody else say goodbye, and then we'll cut the broadcast. So thank you very much, everybody, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for anybody that showed up or listened or tolerated us today. We appreciate it. And thanks a lot and have a good evening, everybody. See you next time.
Yeah, next level is at Imola next week.
Hey,
I found
excellent.
it. Thanks for watching, guys, and
He's
we'll
a
catch
professional.
you on next week.